Okay, I just wanted to go over with you what we do with our paperwork and share a little tip with you, something that we do in the software, again, for accountability, and something we can keep in our office because we give the financial product bank application to the client. So I wanted to show you what we do. In our software, in the wrap-up, this is inside the wrap-up, if you click on Refund Summary, and you're going through those choices there, eventually you're going to come to a page that looks like this. Now I have made it smaller, doing my Control minus button, and made it smaller so that it all fits on one page here. And what I love about this page is it's a summary of everything that we've already discussed. It shows the product that they've chosen, in this case an RT with a check disbursement. They've also chosen some additional products that we offer. There's their federal refund, tax prep fees, the RT fee, check fee. Here's the fees for those plus services. So these are the total fees coming out, and there's their refund minus the fee. So everything, they can see it right here in one place. It also confirms their ID information that they've given us, and also contact information. So it's all here on one page, which I love. So what I do is, I make it so it all shows up on one screen without having to slide the mouse around. And I have this down here, Snippet tool, which I'm not sure if you can see that, but the Snippet tool, if you will do a search in your Windows 10, you can put a bookmark down there. But this is what the Snippet tool window looks like. You're going to click New, and I'm going to click and drag this, and then I'm going to print this. It just takes a second to do this, and then I close this out without saving. Okay, so that's going to print. When I get all the way to the end and I print all of the paperwork, now I have the little snippet tool that I just printed, and I have all of the paperwork that has now printed from the return. So I wanted to show you how we divide that up. So the first thing I do is I want to review this snippet tool. And I wanted to just share with you exactly what I say. So I put it in front of the client and I say something like this. This page is a summary of everything that we've discussed, and I would be pointing to each section. Here are the products that you've chosen. Here are the fees that we went over. Here is a confirmation of your ID and your spouse's ID. And here's your contact information. Does all this information look correct to you? Can you take a look and make sure? And they take a second and look at it. If they have any questions, they can ask me at this point. And I usually say, you have any questions or concerns about what you're seeing? Does it all look correct? I have gotten to this place before and seen a typo in the way their name has spelled or their address. So now is the time. This is a very good review. A lot of times the client, they should, but a lot of times the client is not paying attention to what's on the screen as far as name spelling, personal information. This is a good way to put it in front of them and say, does all of this information look correct to you? This is all a recap of everything we discussed. And usually they say yes, and then I have them initial or sign on this page, and we retain this. And why do I do that? Because I want to see proof that my preparer has gone over this information with them verbally, that they have discussed it. So I put that face down, and obviously the next thing that prints is the send a friend coupons, and we have scissors in every desk. And you will hear corporate tell you this, but I'm going to reiterate this. You need to cut these. Again, it only takes a second, but if they are together, they're going to be less likely to be given out. I'll turn that over. The next page, which is the Where's My Refund page, if they're receiving a financial product, I do not give this out because I feel like it causes confusion. The next pages are the return verification, and then the invoice. I also do not give them an invoice if they have a financial product. When we get to this page right here, this is a recap of the product that they have chosen. This is where I start the bank application information. So I'm going to go all the way, all of these pages, all the way to the very last one. All of this is bank application. So I'm going to put that in the pile with the send to friends. What's left is the $88.79, and this year only one of these is printing. I'm going to retain that in office, so that's going to go in my pile. Okay, so what is the customer leaving with? They're leaving with their bank application, their send a friend coupons, and if they have requested a paper copy of the privacy policy, I will also give that to them. We have a laminated copy of the privacy policy and written guarantee on each desk for the clients to read, and if they want a paper copy, we'll have some of those available as well. So I usually give it to them like this, and of course they're also going to have their $50 bill, and with their permission we would take a picture of them, post it on our social media. We're going to make a big deal about that in the office. So they're going to leave with their cash, and they're going to leave with this information right here. And then afterwards, I take the time. I want to give my client 100% of my attention. So when I'm done with that and the client has left, even if I have other clients in the office, now I'm going to take time. I've left everything in the same order. I'm going to put on top of that the data sheet and any original income documents that the client has given me, W-2s. If they're self-employed, it would be the verification or reconstruction worksheet or the profit and loss statement that we've had to do, any backup documents, EIC verification documents. All of that information is going to go right on top of what printed. Why? Because that's what my processor needs to look at to double check the return. So we're not going to shuffle it all around. We're going to put that right on top, data sheet, original documents, printed documents. Then we're going to take some time and fill out the outside of the folder after the client has left. And the reason is because I want to make sure I'm giving my client all of my attention.